kind of be a fun battle is they're going to do the battle. I'm going to kind of copy and paste everybody. And really, I'm just going to move everyone. Oh, that didn't work. I'm going to move you guys up into this main chamber here. And everyone not fighting is basically going to sit up here. So I'm going to put Erdon there. Lily can be there. And then the Plank Queen is basically situating herself on this table, looking like she's ready to throw some hands. So Finnan, if you'd like to join her over there. The Plank King is going to situate basically right in the center here. And he's like punching his hands right now, waiting for Hjolnir. And just if we forgot, this is what the Plank King looks like. I'm guessing Musafin and this guy will fight him here. And we shifted to here, everybody. Cool. And I am streaming this to the Twitch. This is the easiest way for me to record sessions, everybody, so that I can upload them later. It seems to create the highest quality for our recordings.
Awesome.
Okay, so I think we need some more fight-tastic music, so let me grab some more fight-tastic music. And then we'll get started. So as I'm grabbing that, the Plank King would say, "Rules are simple. 1-on-1 to unconsciousness."
Of course, King.
The winner shall receive one magical item from the loser.
Agreed.
And there shall be no hard-fought emotions afterwards. Hello to Finn in the chat. Hello, Finn. Okay, let me put on this fight music and then let's get after it in these one-on-one fights that are all occurring at the same time. Okay, so I want everyone to grab their token, and we're going to roll some initiative. So it might be that, you know, the person you're fighting goes right after you. It might be that they go before you. It's just, it'll be decided this way. Oh, man. And has Lucifin checked in yet? Not yet. So they're just gonna hang out over here until those two or that guy shows up. Okay. So we've got ourselves set up. So Finnan, you see that Xena, the warrior queen of the pirates, draws a short sword, and you see that her short sword gleams in the light. It is glowing. You also see that she is wielding a shield that appears to glow. Hjolnir, you see that the Plank King is wielding a warhammer that you would a war axe that you swear would be a battle axe, but he's wielding it with one hand. And quick check here, Hjolnir, do we still have you?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I just didn't hear you for a second. I was just making sure we didn't lose you. Choose the initiative. Okay, so Finnan, you're the first to go here.
Okay. Bonus action. Find it. Cast that.
Okay, Divine Favor.
And I am using my maul, so I put my AC where it should be. And we'll make my 2 swings with the maul. Oh wait, I didn't add divine favor to that. So 15 damage on the first hit.
Ooh! And a nat 20. Okay, both of those hit. A 25 and a 27. So Xena is trying to look a little dodgy, and the first one catches her way off guard as she takes 15 points of damage on that first swing. Then your second does 6 points of radiance, and oh my gosh, 23.
7 points of radiance.
Oh my god.
7 radiant.
7 radiant, and then 23. So that's 30 points total.
Yeah, 30 and 15, so 45 damage on the first round.
Yeah, she's like, whoa, husband! What the hell?
I like this new mall. Get him, Mjolnir, and that'll be his turn.
Okay. So, the next to go is Xena, the Plank Queen, who looks at you and says, "That was quite the good attack, but it's time for me to counterattack back." And she looks at you, she starts trying to basically start dodging into a circular pattern around you. As you see, she's trying to pull off some type of technique here.
Okay.
And she is going to, as a bonus action, spend a key point. She vaults herself into the air, leaping 15 feet. Ah! And then as she starts to jump down on you, she is going to attack while in the air.
Okay.
So here's 2 attacks.
Miss.
Okay.
Damn.
She scrapes her sword along your shield, along your maul, not landing a hit. And then her second attack,
Miss.
also a miss. She looks at you like, fuck. Like that was like supposed to be her big move. Okay. So, not wanting to stand in front of you, with her way of the shield, she puts her shield up, and you see that she is going to try to run. So she moves 5, and you can make an opportunity attack as she goes 10 feet away. Now, when people take opportunity attacks against Xena, while she has a shield, opportunity attacks are made at disadvantage.
Okay. 19.
A 19 is her AC.
Oh my gosh.
So you clip her for 4 radiant and 13 bludgeoning. And as Xena goes to run away, you knock her in the head and knock her unconscious.
Damn.
So when people ask, what would win? A level 6 or a level 5 fighter plus 1 cleric, or a level 6 monk? I guess the answer is a level 5 fighter. The Plank King says, "Damn it!"
And Finnish like, yeah! Mjolnir, I'll have your drink waiting for you. And Finnan will go get a pitcher of ale and sit and watch his friend. And helping her up.
Yeah, Xena is just like knocked unconscious on the ground. I did not see it going that way. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. She had a very high AC too at 19. Okay,
Yeah.
so that was Xena, the Plank King. So Mjolnir, the Plank King, says, "I won't fall as easily as my wife did." And you see him bring up his big axe against his shoulder, and he has a shield in the other arm, and he's going to rush forward towards you and make 3 attacks. 15 feet to here, and here he makes 3 attacks. So here's the first axe of the Plank King. 21.
That'll hit.
for 14 piercing
Okay.
and 2. So 25 or excuse me, 26 for 15. Then his last attack, he's going to use his shield to try to bash into you.
Okay.
Okay, and make a strength save. Okay, you're not knocked on your butt. The Plank King bashes his axe against his shield and says, "Bring it on!" And then Hjolnir.
Okay. Fjolnir would like to rage.
You are allowed.
And then, let's see here. He will. Let's see here.
It's too far away for me to.
He's gonna rush up and attempt to grapple him.
Okay. Oh, that was the wrong button. Go ahead and make your athletics roll. Oof. 27. He can
Oh my
possibly
gosh.
beat this. Let's see. He doesn't.
Oh!
So you grab him by the arm.
And then he will take that. He can take it on his turn. Then he'll use his second attack to recklessly jab at him with the shield.
Okay.
So 24.
A 24. A 24 will hit. He cannot use his reaction to raise his AC high enough to beat a 24. So he takes 12 points of damage. And his Goliath blood sprays onto you, and he goes, "Ah! Strong hit!"
And that'll be it.
Okay, so bonus action rage, and all that. Finnan, you're drinking a beer, and Xena.
Yeah, and helping Xena get wake up and sitting her at the table and getting her a drink.
Okay.
Be his turn.
She walks over, or you kind of pull her over and sit her into the table. And Javar says to you, "It seems my opponent won't be here today. How about you take me on, Finnan?"
Of course.
And he'll roll
Sure.
himself
You're gonna
into
take-
initiative, and then on the next round you guys can fight it out. So that
Okay.
so we'll let excuse me, Holnir and the Plank King go one more round, and then you guys will get into combat. Yep, and I need to roll for his familiar as well. Terrible familiar initiative. Okay. Jafar is cracking his hands as Lucifin has decided to take today off. The Plank King looks at you and he says, "So you like close combat then? Well, keep holding on. Do your best."
Alright, he will now take his D4?
Yep.
1.
Okay. And this guy looks pretty hardy.
Yep.
Also, can we take a second to recognize like how much damage Finnan did in one round, including his opportunity attack? He had about 60 HP, and he did like 60 HP in one round.
Gotta love that crit, man. Man, that
That
my
was
best.
devastating.
That was like my best round of combat ever.
Nice.
And a 6th level. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the first. I think this is a 22 because you attack recklessly.
Yep, he does.
So that's
that would hit.
3 reduced.
Yep.
21
will also hit.
reduced to 9, and then last one is going to be, he's going to use his axe for all 3 here.
And
Mm.
And 10.
Okay.
So Honir's just like, "Ah, ah, ah." Okay, that was the Plank King, Hjolnir.
He's gonna unload all 3 attacks.
Okay. That will hit. 24. He takes it. He goes, ah! As his Goliath blood sprays all over the bar. And you guys can imagine, the tables and chairs are filled with cheering pirates as you guys are slugging it out.
16.
A 16 will just hit.
All right. For another 12. And then gonna bonus action with his spiked armor to shoulder check him. 25.
Oh my gosh, yes. So for another 8. And he starts to look at you and he says, "You are a dangerous fighter. I love this."
And that'll be my turn.
Yeah, you guys are both starting to look bloody now as you're covered in wounds. But he's not looking like he's backing down. Iago says, "Hey, boss, are you sure we gonna fight this guy?" "Yes, Iago. Keep your wits about you. He's dangerous." And I gotta bring your rage back down. And it should be at 2. Alright, Bennett, and I believe you are up next. You are fighting the wizard, Jafar. And he's standing there and he's got his fingers like doing weird incantations in the air.
Okay. First maul strike.
A
Not very good.
15 will normally hit, but he uses his reaction and casts shield to raise his AC up to 20.
Okay.
So your weapon bounces off of his armor.
Okay. Second strike.
A 9
Miss.
will also bounce off of his magical shield.
And gonna go ahead and action surge and take 2 more strikes.
Okay.
Dang. I spent everything I had on Xena.
Okay. Yeah, they all bounce off. He's able to use his arcane ward to protect himself here.
That's all he's got.
Okay, that was like, that was a big swing from one round to the next.
Mm-hmm.
Jafar will say, "Good effort, Sir Finnan. But it's my turn. Let's see how you deal with this." And he first casts Greater Invisibility.
Okay.
So he's going to do that dick move where you can't see him. So he... And you feel like a misty presence around you as he dances around. And since he is unseen, you cannot take an opportunity attack. But you see that Iago looks, he's like, "Boss! Boss! God damn it! Boss!" And that's all Jafar can do this round, because he is now invisible.
Okay.
Oh, and let me just add his Greater Invisible to our turn tracker. It lasts for 1 minute. And he is concentrating on this.
Ooh.
He has 9 more turns of invisibility. The Plank King bellows to you, Hjolnir. "You will make a great addition to the army of the Revelry Pirates."
All right, good. He'll also take his D4 again. 4, yes.
Yeah, a spike digs into his abdomen, and a little blood spurts out of his kidney area. And you see a few people start to gag a little bit as this is starting to turn into quite the horror show with you guys covered in wounds. So the Plank King throws up his axe and screams, "Ah!" And he attacks for a 19 to hit.
19 is my AC, so he'll hit.
Okay, beats it. He hits you for 6 damage. I think he misses you this time. Or did you attack recklessly in the previous round?
I did attack recklessly, so he would hit.
So you get hit for 3 there, minimum damage, and then final shot. 21
And that will hit.
for 6. How's Kjolnir feeling right now?
He's feeling it.
You're like, why didn't they send you to fight the dragon? As the Plague King's like flexing and you see his biceps are bulging underneath the weight of your attacks. Kjolnir.
He's gonna return it. Recklessly. 24.
Yes. And that does 7.
23.
That does
And
13.
And spiked armor. 24 else. Another 8.
Okay, he is looking incredibly bloodied right now. And I think you guys are both kind of on your last legs here.
Yep.
And Kjolnir, you feel like the mutual respect for you and the Plague King is up very high as the whole crowd is beginning to cheer for the last rounds here of this fight. Iago, the familiar, looks at you and says, I guess we have to fight, but I'm a bird. Could you not kill me? I promise I won't, I won't do anything too fancy. And he flies by you and he says, so Finnan, can I tell you a joke?
Oh no.
Finnan,
I guess.
why do paladins wear chainmail?
Why do paladins wear chainmail?
Because it's holy armor.
What? Oh.
Yep.
Yep. So as he's telling you this joke, you're like, that's not too bad. And he's basically offering the help action.
Mm-hmm.
Except Jafar is invisible, so it doesn't really do all that much. So Finnan, there's a bird in front of you, and there's an invisible wizard somewhere in this room.
Kill the bird.
Okay.
Damn.
Can I
You know what?
transition to my heavy crossbow?
Yeah, you could drop your maul and pull out your heavy crossbow.
And I will hold a shot until I see him. Until he starts casting and I see the spell coming at me and fire.
Okay. So holding your action for a heavy crossbow shot. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So Jafar's turn. He sees that you're holding a crossbow. He says, "He'll never see this coming." And he casts another spell. He shoots a firebolt at you. And as he shoots the firebolt, just make a perception check with advantage here.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ah.
Okay, so if you succeeded the perception, I was going to allow you to make the attack at normal, but since you did not, you're going to make the attack at disadvantage here. So go ahead and make your reaction attack at disadvantage.
20.
20.
So, you hit him, or at least jumping into the initiative.
I need to
Just-
get within 30 feet of Mjolnir.
What's he doing?
Okay, so he succeeds, so he doesn't drop invisible. And this is at advantage because he is invisible. So
Yep, that hits.
you take 11 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And greater invisibility, everybody, just so we're on the same page. You can cast spells and attack and it won't drop your invisibility. If that makes sense, everybody. So you saw the origin of where that spell was. But you can hear feet moving and scuttling after the spell is cast. And once again, shout out to Finn on Twitch and shout out to Amatalia? Amatila? I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyways, he's got 8 more turns of being invisible. The Plank King says, "Ha, ha. You just might be one of the strongest people I've ever fought, Hjornir."
And he's going to take another D4.
Mm-hmm.
Another 4, yes.
Mm-hmm. As some more squirt comes out on the floor. That sounds bad.
Thought we were fighting.
Whoa!
Amatialia.
Was it? This isn't Beowulf. What?
Oh, that's a miss. Even
Yep,
with
that's a
advantage,
miss.
He misses you. You swing your head out of the way. Here's his second attack
That will hit.
for
For
7. Oh man, he's got to do a big one here. Otherwise, I think this might be the last round for the Plank King. No,
And he'll miss.
Oh.
Oh man.
he misses, and he's like, he starts to breathe really hard. So, real quick, is it Amatialia? I don't know. Hjolnir.
Alright. He's going to recklessly go all 3 again. Oh my god.
Okay, that's a crit. That will hit for 14.
Yep. He's still up.
He is still up.
Next. Oh my god.
For 14.
Again.
He's still up.
And
He's breathing
And-
hard.
in the 4th and the 3rd. For 7.
Okay, describe to the party how you finish off the Plank King in combat.
Whew. Be about what you'd expect. He's just gonna draw his arm back and just give him like 2 gut punches with the shield, and then he's gonna do a low crouch and leap up into the air, and then just headbutt him for the final.
And I think it's an anime where like you guys both clash heads together. You guys both land. The party's like, like what happened? And maybe like you start to go down to one knee and grab your head. And the Plank King takes a step towards you and just collapses onto the ground unconscious. And Hjolnir, you have 4 more turns of rage. Or excuse me,
Finn's
6
like-
more turns.
Finn's like, good job, as he's like cranking the crossbow, getting the other bolt back in there.
Iago will continue flying around you, Finnan, providing the help action. And Finnan Orly, you rolled yourself into initiative there. Orly, why don't you take your turn?
Oh, okay. Well, I would like to. I'll just move over here, where Xena is unconscious, and watch from there. That's all.
I love it. Okay, so Finnan, I believe it's your round now.
Yeah, Finnan is... Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave Diago's 5-foot range
Mm-hmm.
and come over here.
You
And,
kill it.
I mean, I could kill that easily, but if I just move more than 5 feet away from it, the help doesn't work anymore anyway.
Yep.
And I'm going to do the same thing. Just sitting there waiting for him to show his face and shooting him.
Okay. You get the sense that Jafar is up next, and you hear a voice saying, "Damn it! I can't use my powerful spells in here. I might kill someone. Damn adventurous!" And he says, "I know what I can do." Oh, not that. He does not detect magic.
He's gonna figure out if he can use magic.
He uses his magic missile spell, and he does
Okay.
so at first level.
Okay?
So he hits you with those 3 arcane darts. and go ahead and make a perception check as they poof, poof, poof.
Okay.
Okay,
16?
Advantage. You get the feeling it's coming from dead straight in front of you, so you can take your reaction shot here.
Okay.
Roll.
Sorry, just updating my deal. Okay, straight roll.
He has to shield.
Okay.
He's you see him like, why is this guy pushing me so hard? And you hear scampering feet. Iago, you're useless. I know I should have summoned an imp instead.
I'm sorry, boss.
Sorry, boss. I wish I was more helpful, but I'm a damn parrot. Okay, the Plank King. He looks up to you, Kildare, as he's unconscious, and he says, "This belongs to you now." And he holds up that battle axe that's like a great axe.
He's unconscious.
He's anime unconscious, where his body can't
Okay,
move,
okay.
but he can still consciously give people weapons when they knock him out, if that makes sense. He says, "Will you take it from me, Yolnir? Will you reward yourself for this battle?" And then Kjolnir, it's your turn.
Oh, I'll take it. He'll take the sword up, or the axe up, and then we'll actually lift up the planking and prop him into this chair here before taking his own seat. 'Cause he's a little winded, too.
So, essentially, this battle axe, it's a magical battle axe. It's not +1 to damage and hit, but it does 2d8 instead of 1d8 damage when wielded one hand, or 2d10 when wielded two-handed.
Alright.
Yeah, so it's a pretty
Badass.
weapon. Okay. I guess your rage would end because
Yes.
you haven't fought anybody or no one's fought you. Iago will say, "Boss, I really can't do anything." And he says, just stay over there, useless bird." And Iago whispers over to you, "I wish that I was with you guys instead of Jafar making me out to be such a useless prick." And Orly.
I'm just gonna stay there. I'm really just here to provide bountiful.
Okay. Bennett. Starting to become a war of attrition here.
Yeah, he's gonna move over here so he's not in the help range, and he'll do the same thing and hold the heavy crossbow and say, "Diago, I'm sure you're doing your best." That's it. We'll hold his shot.
Wait, on the last heavy crossbow shot that he... Oh, wait, he didn't hit him. He used shield, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I know what I'm thinking of. Sorry, I was like, isn't shield like if you cast it, you can only use a cantrip on your turn? But I think I'm thinking of it.
That's war magic
Yes, that's arcane deflection.
and deflection. Yeah.
Okay.
Plus, I think reactions are a little different because they don't have to be done on your turn necessarily. I'm not sure how that works.
Right. Jafar will say, "If we were out in the open, I would have already finished you with a fireball. If I do this in here, I'll burn the place down." So he will use a second level slot
Okay.
and magic missile you 4 times.
Okay. 5, 10, 12.
And you can make a perception check with advantage here.
Okay. 14.
You saw where his shots came from? I'm basing your perception check on his spell save DC, and a 14 beats it, and a 24 or a 22 would hit, and he takes 12 points of damage.
Okay.
He cannot shield that, and you see a little bit of blood start to trickle down to the ground. And Jafar needs to make a Constitution save, DC 10. Okay, he still has invisibility.
Damn it.
Damn it! And he does some tomfoolery. And the Plank King says, "This is turning into quite the battle. Me and you, though, we were the stars of the show. I can't believe my wife went down in one round. Well, I guess we both went down together on our first night meeting." Goldier, how do you respond to that?
Oh, I completely understand that. Could say the same about me and my wife when we first met.
I've heard that about
Yeah.
dwarven women.
She's not a dwarf.
Oh, really? Tell me about your wife.
Oh, well, I'm certain you two would have a lot in common, seeing as how she too is a Goliath.
He goes, "Oh, you're a tree climber then."
Of course.
Good man then. And Iago will fly over and land on the table and say, "I'm starting to get bored. I thought that Finnan might kill me with his sword, and I don't think the boss really needs me." And you just hear, "Damn it, Iago!" And Orly,
Did I hear where that came
Keep
from?
going.
perception check.
Finnan just is still in range, so it's fine.
And Finnan, you heard that it's coming from this area, so you think you could make an attack at not disadvantage here, because it seems like Jafar is not able to maintain his emotions right now.
Okay. Hearing that, he will come to where it was and grabbing his maul on the way, we'll make one swing. 20.
Yeah, even with his shield, he can't raise that up. And let me make a quick save for him to see if he stays invisible. He doesn't.
Oh.
So
Oh, he's fucked.
he appears and he goes, "What?" And you see that your mole has left his jaw hanging a little bit loose.
Second strike.
Shield that one. So he'll
Okay.
shield that one.
Okay. And bonus action. Second wind. Regain 15 hit points.
Oh yeah.
Max. That was max.
Yeah.
Okay. Jafar looks really messed up after that last shot. 13 points damage. And he looks at you and he says, "It looks like there's only one way for me to come away victorious." And he looks at you and he says, "Why don't you go swimming?"
Suggestion. Okay. And that is a wisdom save?
Yep, wisdom saving throw.
Oh dear.
So he's going to tell you to go swimming for the next 8 hours.
Okay.
Bountiful.
Oh
You
yeah,
get to
bountiful
reroll
luck.
that.
Okay.
I'm not casting a spell, it's just pure luck.
One.
So, oh yeah, so he says this, and then you look at him and you're like, and he's like, what do you think? Do you think you should go swimming? Do you think it would be a good idea? And how does
Sure.
it?
You know what? After this battle, a swim might be nice. I've never swam in the ocean. But for now, it's time for you to go to sleep.
So he no longer has visibility, and the Plank King will say, "You know, I've seen him try that trick a few times before. This is the first time I've seen him fail. Sorry, Jafar." And Hjolnir, do you say anything after this guy looks at Hjolnir like with his hands up?
He's gonna enjoy this, so he's gonna take out his tankard of plenty, whisper into the mug, and then watch fill up and take a big chug of it, which will give him, what is it? I'm trying to remember how much it heals for.
Tankard of plenty.
44 plus 4. I
There we
think.
go.
So that's 13 plus 4, 17 back.
Hell yeah.
And he's just gonna watch
Yep,
how this
and,
plays out.
Orly, unless you have anything to do, I'm going to move it up to our friend,
Yeah, go ahead.
Mr. Fennin. Fennin, Jafar is standing there, looking quite defenseless. You wouldn't hit a man in glasses, would you?
You're
like,
not
you can-
preparing for that.
You know, you can yield now or go to sleep now.
What are glasses? Just fucking-
What is this you speak of? Do you insult me?
You think that dwarves have bad vision? No, he'll wave his little white flag that he pulls out of his interdimensional space, and unless you choose to crush him here, he will surrender.
No, I will.
Absolutely crush him.
Well fought, wizard.
Well,
And, like-
to you.
Having an idea, he goes over and like slaps Orly on the back like a hearty ugh, knowing, I think, or hoping he helped him with that check. Well, shall we drink?
The Plank King would say, absolutely. It's time to have a little bit of. He looks to the camera. Revelry.
Do I win anything for defeating 2 of your people, Plank King?
I believe that you would have received the prize that Lucifer would have received if he would have won. Jafar? And Jafar pulls from his finger a ring. And it is a ring of protection.
Ooh, very nice.
Oh. And and what will your wife be offering this evening on her one round of battle?
Savage, she says, you can choose. I either have my +2 short sword or my +1 shield.
I will take the shield. I don't think anybody needs a short sword. I'm trying to think if anybody in our group needs a short sword.
I don't think
Can
any
you
of us
use some
are
new shields?
dex-based fighter.
I guess the only person that could benefit from it is possibly Lucifer, as he could make a +2 short sword his pact weapon.
He's got that fire thing though that does the extra d6 fire damage.
Yeah, he's got the
That's true.
The fire
fireball
mace.
mace. Yeah, so that'd be in the
Uh,
long run probably better.
I'll take. You know what? I'll take the short sword. I'll take the +2 short sword.
Absolutely. She'll hand it over, with no issue. Jafar hands over the ring of protection, and Hjolnur, you can, if you don't already have one, you can drag a battle axe over from the compendium, and you can just change the damage to 2d8,
Alright.
which is pretty good. Magical 2d8.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
So it will always at least do 2. And you can hold it in one hand, where the other hand is a shield. Okay.
Or just
Go ahead there.
nothing. Alright.
Okay, so the Plank King, the Queen, and Jafar are rushed by some of their other pirate crew members, and they apply some healing potions and salves, allowing them to heal up. They do the same for you guys, so you're healed up to your full hit point maximum. And they will say, the day is getting pretty late. I do believe it's best if you all sleep the night here at Darktown. And in the morning, I believe you're heading for Nightstone.
Yes, I believe so. And Night King or Plank King, thank you for keeping your ear out for what we talked about before. Any information would be greatly appreciated.
Very much so. You may find that brigand, along your journey. It seems that the people that we have the most intense rivalries, love, and even hatred for always seem to find themselves in our paths.
I am hoping.
Be careful. You told me about your giants that encountered you.
Yes. It's quite odd seeing those hill giants that close to a city. My experience is more with frost giants, but I do know of hill giants, and them being that close to a town is not normal for them.
And I believe you made the right decision in getting away.
While we are sitting there drinking, you're like, Orly, do you need more protection?
I could use some.
Well, don't like seeing one of my friends get hit, and I'm pretty good at not. I have quite a bit of armor on to protect myself, and he will slide the ring across the table.
What is the Finland's AC?
With my maul, it's 19, and with my shield, it is 21.
Huh. I think you could use it. I'll just be smart and not get hit.
Okay, well, if you ever do change your mind, Orly, all you must do is ask, my friend.
All right.
And the king nods, yeah, you guys are cool. You're not so focused on one person hoarding magical items. You guys are sharing. Sharing is caring. So you guys are able to have a long night of drinking and eating. The Pirates of Darktow serve what they call squid soup, and it is, as described, a large bowl of broth made with various sea creatures. And inside it, you believe that there's noodles. However, the noodles are actually the tentacles of squids. And you slurp them up, and it's quite deep and flavorful, and it seems to be made with vegetables that they find here in the island. You know, onions, carrots, and leeks. Quite hearty, and it's able to fill you guys up before a long journey at sea. Before you guys go to bed, is there any activities that you guys would like to do?
Safe to say, Hjulnir is thoroughly satisfied.
I feel like Hjulnir, like many anime protagonists, is a fight sexual. Like he doesn't really care about many romantic relationships, but he does care about fighting.
Yeah. It's fair to say.
Like I get that off of Hjulnir, the same way that I get it off of like Luffy from One Piece and even Goku from Dragon Ball Z. I feel like they shoehorned him into being a daddy.
Well, of course they did.
Okay. So, Hjulnir satisfied. He's ready to just eat, go to bed, maybe have a couple of brews. Whirly, is there anything you wanted to do before you turn in for the night?
So, I was looking at Pride Silk. I don't know if you've read of that on the Wildemount. That's the one I was talking about last time.
Pride Silk.
Yeah.
An outfit made of Pride Silk weighs 4 pounds and costs 500 GP.
Okay.
I see that there in the compendium. Has become a favorite cloth for use on military ships. Oh, for use on military ship sails, war banners, and other utilitarian applications. Yeah, so if you've got 500 GP and you want to buy it, then your armor class would be 11 plus your dex mod.
I could use 60 gold.
Here you go. I'll give it to you.
And then I'm like completely, I have no more money.
Yeah, no problem. Whatever you need.
Because that will bump your AC quite a bit here. Well, because your
So
dexterity mod is...
I'm at 0.
You're at 0, and it's at 11 because you have on a cloak of protection.
Yeah, a cape.
Okay.
So to give you
I'll
a 12.
get a 12 AC. With mage armor, it's gonna be 15.
That's when Finn's like, "Are you sure you don't want this ring?"
Well, I will wear the Pride Silk outfit.
Oh, for some reason it dropped 2 on your character sheet
Oh.
there. Whoops. I probably put one on there as you put one on.
Oh, So my armor, how do I... How does that get adjusted?
It should have done it automatically, but I just adjusted it.
Okay, awesome. Alright, so that's what I will do for the night. Just shopping. Maybe... Yeah, that's what I'll do.
And Orly, if you need any more gold for more spells or anything like that, just let me know. I do not mind helping a friend.
Alright. I don't know if I do need... I'll check. Well, for now, maybe I'm okay.
Okay. Finnan, just make sure we have plenty of provisions for our ship voyage. And pay for the goats.
The goats.
Absolutely.
Oh, I would like to get a mirror. Like maybe just a hand mirror.
Yeah, you can totally buy a hand mirror here on Dark Tao.
Yeah, that's maybe 3.
Are you planning some kind of Rue Goldberg-esque contraption with these mirrors?
Um, well, not yet, but I have some simpler use for them later on.
A mirror is 5 GP.
Wow, that's expensive for me. But is
I,
that a...
I can
Alright.
get it. No problem.
Let's see. Yeah, that's the only mirror I see in the PHP. Let me
Yes,
see
hey.
here.
How hard it is to make a mirror when they don't have like technology. Use
You're
everything on
right.
magic.
Oh, but they do have magic, so...
I don't know how well magic would be used in forging a mirror.
And as long as we have some of the material components later on out of character, like iron or the gold of cost. Once I get my channel divinity, I can make things, basically anything that's 100 GP or less.
Okay.
I just have to have some of the material components, like some metal or piece of glass, or even the gold can be substitute. The gold amount it costs can substitute.
Absolutely.
Oh, Caleb, one thing can I buy here? Is a pearl worth 50 gold.
Yes, they have those in abundance. Do you need that for identify?
Yeah, it's one of my domain spells.
Absolutely, you can get one. Perfect. Any other shopping or anything that needs to be done?
Not by me. I am ready to set sail.
Okay.
Okay, and I don't think Kjolnir needs anything. He's pretty
Nope.
what's the word? Pretty low maintenance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's got his trophy.
Absolutely. The axe of the planking. So in the morning, you guys see that the Tide Dancer, your sailing ship, has been outfitted for the journey. It's got food for your guys' mounts, food for you guys, water for the journey to Nightstone, and you guys are ready to set sail.
Well, Plank King, thank you for all of your hospitality, and the fighting was a lot of fun. Hopefully we will be back with some good news about all the goings on these giants.
I hope so too. You're quite the adventuring party. But I'm sure we will hear back from you soon. If you need to stay in contact, I know that you have a wizard with you. We are quite adept with the sending spell here. But just in case you run out of spell slots, he hands a sending stone to the party.
Oh.
And he says he holds the other stone, and just in case, you guys can send messages back to him.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
So, you guys can hop onto your ship, and you have the heading for the island of Nightstone. You know that it is to the north, in the neighborhood of the Torrid Reef.
Okay.
So it will take you a little bit of time to get yourself there, but you hopefully shouldn't encounter any danger.
Hmm.
So, you guys have pretty much a skeleton crew with just the 5 members of the party able to operate the boat, and hopefully no sea battles are to happen, as I don't think anyone is a natural sailor, but that's alright. Into the journey here. The seas are calm and cool. The weather, like a Mediterranean sea. And into the first part of your journey, right about 18 hours in, with you guys working in shifts to make sure that there's always someone on top of the boat. For this, I'm going to imagine that Lucifin and Erdon are down sleeping, and you guys are on the decks.
Okay.
All right.
Hjolnir and Orly, you two run down to the bottom of the deck and start waking them up as the gentle rocking of the sea has lulled your 2 other party members into a deep sleep.
Oh.
But you frantically wake them up as a storm is coming your way. And it is a right howler. And you guys need to prepare for the storm double time, or
Oh
the
my
ship
god.
is going to go under the sea.
Okay.
So, this is a skill challenge for this part of the adventure, as you guys got to make sure that you batten down the hatches here to make sure that your boat is well prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what I'd like everyone to do, I'm going to grab your tokens from the last map we were on. I'm going to have you guys roll initiative from your tokens, and that's just going to determine the order in what you guys do on the boat. And for this, I'm not going to count the skill checks being made from our 2 party members that aren't here, because they're not going to factor into this.
And isn't Lucifin like the sailor or the pirate, like the one that knows all about the boats?
Absolutely. So he would be kind of doing the driving and that sort of thing. So that's what he's going to be doing to make sure that the boat doesn't capsize. So everyone, go ahead, grab your token, roll initiative from your token, and then I'm going to ask you guys what you're going to do here to make sure that the boat doesn't capsize.
Pretty weak.
Hey, and this is just to determine the order. Okay. So, you guys see that there's a storm coming, there's lightning, there's wind, the ship is rocking up and down. Finnan, and really, any explanation of what exactly you're going to do could work here. Just be creative here, everyone.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so Finnan will first, hearing about this from some port towns, from sailors, will tie himself off to the boat, to the ship, and I will help the crew batten down the hatches. I don't want to be climbing, putting the sails down, so I will be placing the boards over the holes that go down into the ship.
Absolutely. Sounds perfect. What I would like you to do... Oh, go ahead.
And using, I know it's different, but using like my smithing tool, since I have a hammer, to help make sure they're knocked in place, and that's what I'll be doing.
Okay.
And asking the Allhammer to guide me doing this.
Okay, go ahead and make a Smith's Tools check here, and you can use strength for this, because it sounds like you're like pounding stuff in with your hammer.
Okay.
Tight fit.
And 21.
Okay, a 21. You have earned yourself 3 successes here. So on your little token, in your red box, I'm going to put the number 3.
Okay.
Number 3. Because you guys see Finnan going around, and it's like in a frantic but accurate pace, nailing boards down and fixing things. That way the ship is more stable here in the storm. Okay. Worley, what would you do here as the boat's starting to rock and go back and forth in the water?
Can I would be encouraging, I think, Lucifin to moral support, basically.
You want to give moral support.
Yes.
Okay, so here's what I'd like you to do. As you're trying to support everybody, go ahead and make a charisma performance check.
Oh no, can it... Not persuasion?
Yeah, you can angle for persuasion here.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, let's see what we got here. 16, okay. You've accrued, 1 success. Somebody throw a success number 1 in there. So total you guys have 4 successes so far. And you're doing a pretty good job of persuading everybody, like keeping the spirits high and making sure everyone is feeling good. Okay, Hjolnir, you see that Finnan is back downing the hatches. Orly is like giving everyone really good back rubs.
Mjolnir's he's traveled quite a bit in some by sea, so he knows if there's high winds and a nasty storm, you gotta put up the sails, so he's gonna rush around and try to kind of keep the sails from getting tore up, or pretty much get them fastened down so that way the wind doesn't take it or snap the mast.
Okay, you can make either athletics or acrobatics check here to do exactly what you described.
Oh, he's gonna rage during this because if the storm's already coming, he wants to get all his psych up.
Absolutely. So you and then start doing it.
All right. So it's 16.
Okay, so you've accrued 1 success, and each of these checks, I should mention this. These are all happening at the same time because you guys are all operating together. This is all occurring over the course of an hour. This is a huge, long storm, and you guys are like getting thrown back and forth and making sure the ship doesn't capsize. Now, as you guys have succeeded 3 checks here, you're like, whew. Maybe saying to one another, I didn't know you were a sailor in a past life, or something along those lines. The storm really does hit. Waves start to crash into the starboard bow with enough force to nearly knock everyone off their feet. Now, to complete this, let me reset the order here. The DC, because you guys have accrued 5 successful checks, has been lowered. But now what we have to do, because the DC has been lowered, we need 3 successful ability checks before earning 3 failures. You can use any ability score or check that you would like. However, we cannot use the same check 2 turns in a row. So you guys have lowered the DC from what it was to what it is now. Finnan, what do you do as the storm is about to hit its zenith here?
Well, what's funny is my highest is, athletics, but animal handling and insight. I don't think I can insight the storm or intimidate the storm.
You can
But-
intimidate Lucifin into
I-
doing better.
I will drown
Try
you.
better.
I will. Don't know if I can do this, but it's something else that I have. I will. I grew up pretty much nobility and was forced to read. Can I remember anything about storms and how to help guide the best way through it using my history?
Yeah, you can either use history or survival for that check.
Okay. Say, Allhammer, help me remember the best way to do this. And
I'll
7.
chronally. Can I chronally shift that roll?
Yes. Using your reaction.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's try that again.
Oh
Even
my gosh.
worse.
Hey, wait. Bountiful. That's a nat 1, right? But I think I only used my reaction once already, so
Yeah, you use your reaction to chronally.
that is too bad. It's
Well,
worse.
let's turn that to an 8.
Yes,
Oh,
the 8.
that's not so bad.
You feel
But
like that is not high enough.
Oh wow. Nice try.
But you're like,
Sorry, guys.
All hammer. And you just get a big whoop back as nothing kind of comes to mind. Orly, what do you do here? You can use anything on your sheet that you think could help in this aspect.
Can I analyze the storm and do an investigation roll and be like, oh, these are the weather patterns. The storm might be headed this way. The wind might be blowing this way.
Absolutely.
All right.
Okay, yeah, that is high enough here. You get the feeling, you're like, yes, okay, we need to start veering the boat in this direction and that direction, and you think that your analyzation will help you out here.
Okay.
Okay, Hjolnir, you see that Orly is telling Musafin to steer the boat in a certain direction in order to prevent the storm from being capsized.
All right. He's just going to be going off. Probably go off pure instinct at this point, trying to figure out just what needs to be finished, what needs to be done, and then try to get himself kind of readied.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of hoping for a survival.
Yes.
10.
Okay. Oof. So we're at 2 failures, 1 success here. You guys feel like the water is throwing you up and down, and you start to feel sickness in your stomach. So we need 2 more successes here. So Benin, we're back to you here as you see that the boat is starting to be rocked from side to side.
Okay. Let me look here. I'm going to try to perceive the best, help him pick which wave to try to not get sideswiped by, or the best way to go to skirt along the best part of the storm.
Okay. Yeah. So you're using a perception here.
Yep. Allhammer, guide me.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
Okay. Yes. 18.
Oh my god. I got something funny, but I'd have to go, but that's something pretty funny. I don't want to do. It's okay.
So Benin, you're able to point out some waves that you notice that you guys should turn the ship towards, and then what routes you can take to avoid this damage. So Whirly, we're at 2 and 2.
Okay. Can I say to Lucifin, you're doing such a good job, and do a deception roll?
I guess. I don't know how this would help the ship.
I can't do the same check at the. Oh, I'll do a nature roll. I will continue to. I'll look at the sea, I guess, and just continue to tell more features about the sea and the storm.
Absolutely.
All right.
Nature.
Oh, that's so bad. I will chronally shift that.
Okay, using your reaction.
Oh, that's so awful. I'm so. All right.
Okay, here's what happens. Hjolnir, what
We
were
are
you
going
to
to
do?
die at sea.
What were you going to do, Hjolnir? Maybe you can save us.
It's up to you, Yulnir.
He's already dead.
He already jumped overboard.
Oh, Hjolnir, if you're muted, we can't hear you.
Oh, I don't know if you.
We're gonna need a big boat.
I think.
Oh, he can't hear us. Everyone, quickly, reconnect.
Okay.
I'll boop, and then boop.
Hello?
Hello? Hjolnir, can you hear us?
There we go. He's going to reconnect.
Can you hear me, guys?
I can hear
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
Oh man, we're on a cliffhanger here.
Is he gonna reconnect?
I'm not sure.
Oh my gosh.
I've been using these skill challenges in a lot of different situations, and they are always kind of nerve-wracking.
Well, we have water breathing bubbles in case we sink.
Absolutely.
Use
I
my
think
coat.
we have. Hello?
Use your
There we go.
Yes.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, I don't know what happened. It was something lagged out or something because I couldn't hear anybody.
Right. So, Hjolnir, Orly attempted to do a nature check, and as you can see, their nature skill failed them there. What was your idea to pull everyone out of this dank, dark situation?
He was going to intimidate everybody. Particularly Lucifin for driving them into the storm. Quite literally, possibly like lifting him up off his feet and shaking him.
Okay, go ahead and make an intimidation check.
Do better.
Can I use my strength check with that?
Yeah, you can do it.
Because he is threatening physical harm.
Uh-huh.
I'll just roll athletics, but it'll just be the
Well, okay.
strength check.
Well,
Okay.
you could. Okay.
He
Well, you could actually just.
to row
Yeah.
the boat.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, you could actually have just rolled the boat or something, right?
So-
Instead of.
If he needs to, he could do some weird shit and try to actually handle the sails with his own strength to keep it upright.
I'm just imagining you grabbing Lucifin by the feet and putting him in the water and rowing the boat with him. But here's what happens. The sea dancer is being tossed around in the ocean's grip like a rag doll until it is, you feel yourself moving through the air, the sea below you, and you see that the ship launches itself into a coral reef.
Oh my gosh, are
You
we?
hear a crack
Oh my gosh,
And you
we are
see-
marooned.
that two of the masts crack at once.
Oops.
I thought you were just fireballing everyone. We're dying now.
I keep forgetting.
Guys,
I keep. Yeah.
it's okay. I have mending.
You're gonna mend it like
One
I
foot
can-
at a time.
I can
Piece
mend
at a
it
time,
one foot
yeah.
Yes, 1 foot at a time.
the
Yulnir, You hold the mast upright, and I'll mend it 1 foot at a time.
The retreating wave cracks the ship on its port side, and it causes you guys to roll over. And I want everyone to make a Constitution saving throw
Oh my gosh.
to see if you can remain conscious in this huge craziness. Okay?
Ooh.
Oh no. Okay, you could bounty that. I can bounty.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
There we
Okay.
go. That's better.
So,
You have to roll for Lucifin.
Yep.
And Erdan.
Erdan's been rolled for. He's fine. Looks like. Oh my gosh. Are we in a desert island? Where are we?
Okay, the only person that falls unconscious is Lucifer. As you guys wash up onto the ship, and you begin to breathe. And you see that you are on this coral reef, and there's a boulder near it that seems to be completely encrusted in mussels.
At least we have food. Oh, we still?
And it's still raining, but you guys can see that the storm is starting to quiet down a little.
Could I look to see if I see any other land in the distance?
Yeah, you can make a perception check to see if there's land.
Does somebody want to help me do this?
Sure.
Okay.
12.
You can see that there is definitely land in the distance.
We made it.
But your perception check reveals something else.
Oh.
You can
Oh
see
dear.
green fins swimming in the water surrounding the coral reef.
Green what?
Green fins.
Green fins.
Oh.
So are we
Oh,
on
dear.
the ship or are we up on the reef?
The reef has been is like underneath your ship, and your ship has kind of capsized over. And I'm imagining that you guys are standing on the reef right now,
Okay.
Okay.
and you can see these nasty, gnarly fins are human.
Do you have a reef map?
Depends on what you guys want to do. Are you thinking, do we try to stand and fight these creatures, or are we going to try to be sneaky?
I am the least sneakiest person imaginable with big metal armor on.
Same with. Well, Hilner's not bad.
Well,
He's got really low dex, so he's not the most stealthy.
I have decent stealth, but it'd be a disadvantage to roll. I am just. He pulls his shield up and his longsword, and is just kind of waiting there, seeing what's going to happen.
I love it. I love it.
Mm. Hilner's just going to start splashing and swinging the axe in a crazed fashion, trying to just scare him off.
As you guys are doing this, you start to see those green fins start to crest the water. And underneath the water, you can see green skin attached to those green fins. And you can see black, beaded eyes stare at you from the water.
How far out from us, Caleb?
They are about 50 feet away.
Hmm.
I don't.
And how many are there?
You see 6 fins out in the water.
Okay.
We've fought these before. They are, Sahagin, probably.
I do not know what those are, but I'm prepared to fight them off if we must. I could shoot at one with my crossbow.
They are most hard to persuade, so perhaps.
So we'll go.
Yes, it might be good to
Can I-
kill them.
While they're out in the water and I see one's head, could I roll the crossbow around and take a shot at one?
Yeah, you can try to take a shot. They're 50 feet away, and their body is 3/4 submerged into water. So this is going to be a +5 to their AC.
Okay. Get away, you beasts.
Oh, doesn't matter.
So, Finnan lines his shot up, and you see this Sahagin, a crossbow round enters into its eyeball and goes out the back of its head, and you hear a scream. Ah! And
Okay.
that one starts to drop under the water as some blood starts to come up from the water.
God, he just sniped that.
And here, I'm going to bring us all to a map. Give me just a second here.
Wow.
As
You want to keep going?
Away, you beasts! Eat your
That was-
friend and go away.
That was the only warning shot. It gets worse from here.
Yeah. I will not warn you again. Or on Spaceballs where he's like, I said shoot across her nose, not up it. Sorry, sir. I'm doing my best.
That's what it was. He tried to do a warning shot and he just shoots him right in the face.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry here, guys. I'm just... Okay. Just making sure this looks right. Okay. So, I'm going to move you guys to a map here in just a second,
All right.
as we're going to be on the coral reef.
I
So usually, when you do a skill challenge like this, if you fail, usually the result is an encounter
You
of some
die.
kind. Yeah, you instantly die. What's it called? Tomb of Horror style.
Hardest campaign ever.
So, Lucifid is unconscious. And can we all see the map, how we're kind of on this crazy blue map? Or did I move you guys? Should-
Nope.
Still with the dragon turtle.
There we go.
Does a dragon turtle help us?
No, he's long, far away, unfortunately enough. Let me get some music turned on here as we start this encounter.
Under the sea.
Exactly. You guys are on this crazy reef of coral. There we go. And
wow.
there's some
Wow, this is
Very retro battle music.
so. Urgen's not unconscious.
Erden is not unconscious, but Lucifin is unconscious.
And he's a Circle of the Moon druid,
Yes.
which means he. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's big.
Yeah, you see a big boy Sahugin walk out of the water, and he goes. I don't have a lot of Sahugin noises. I don't even know what noises they would make. As I don't think anyone in the party speaks Sahugin.
I believe they probably sound like the little fish people from World of Warcraft.
What do they sound like? I've never played World of Warcraft.
Why don't you look it up? I can't do it myself, but if you look it up, it's fun.
Sound like Jaws from Jaws Revenge. Somehow the shark was screaming in that movie.
Okay.
I guess the voice actor for that.
Oh, that was such a horrible movie.
Okay, and this Sahuagin here that has the X through him is the Sahuagin that you shot in the head. So, everyone, we're going to reorder our initiative here as the Sahuagin are coming out. They're after you guys to eat your boats, your goats.
We take our lives, but never our goats.
Can I give someone gift of? Can I give Erdan gift of electricity?
Sure.
Electricity. So
Henry already wants to eat a goat.
plus 1d8.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice one.
Caleb, I can't click on my token. It's
Right.
it's letting me move it, but I'm not seeing my advantage on the
Oh,
on initiative. Like I'm not seeing my long rest or any of the mechanic buttons.
that's weird.
I had that problem too for a second. Just keep clicking on it.
I see it up
Okay.
at the top.
Okay, I got it now.
It did that with me too, where it didn't want to go right away.
It could be.
Yeah, once you-
a
yeah, you just gotta-
slowdown.
Yeah, you just have to keep clicking.
Just keep clicking. So what you guys see, you see that there's 4 little Sahuagin, like I shouldn't say little, they're people sized. And then one guy who appears to be over 10 feet tall. He's like even bigger than the Plank King, if that's possible.
If it's possible.
Hey guys, since it's my turn for a few minutes, I'm gonna be away from the computer for just a
Okay.
minute.
Okay, no problem.
What's the little red circle on our little token icon things? I've never noticed what that is.
I usually use it for temporary HP.
Ah,
a
that's
good
weird.
place.
I have.
So
weird.
the coral areas are not under like we can stand on them.
Correct.
Kind of.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you go into a blue area, you just go right into the water. Ah!
Okay.
That makes sense.
I'm back, guys.
Okay. Perfect.
Oh, that was fast.
I thought you were saying it's gonna be a while since I don't have.
Yeah, I thought.
Okay, and then Erdon gets a +1. I rolled that d8, so he's at initiative order 16, which really doesn't actually change anything. Okay, so Orly, you're the first to go, and these Sahuagin are like, we're Sahuagin. We're here to eat your bones.
Okay. I will I am 120 feet for 40-foot cube. That's I'll cast slow on all of them. I can yeah.
Okay.
Love that.
Okay, slow on all the Sahuagin. Because that's a 40 feet. Is that an 8x8? Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty big. That gets out. Yeah, that gets pretty much. I can get all of them.
And I'm sure you probably guessed this. Sahuagin don't have counterspell. So,
I don't know.
I guess they
Big
could.
buff one. Big buff one could be a caster.
So only one of the regular Sahuagins is not slowed. Our pink tokens are going to be slowed. Slowed.
Butcher.
Giant Sahuagin. It's wisdom, right? For slow.
Yep. It's wisdom. Ooh.
He's not slow. And then
I've used
Go ahead.
I've used all my chronal shifts in that skill challenge, so I'm out.
Okay, so
3 are slowed.
3 are slowed, 3 are not slowed.
Oh, the big boy one. That's fine.
It's fine. Yeah, so the 3 guys that are slowed are really messed up. They're -2 AC, can't use reactions, and it can either choose to do an action or a bonus action. And it can make a wisdom save at the end of its turn to try to end this. Okay.
Oh,
Mjolnir.
yeah, and
Unless you got anything else there, Orly.
are they going to move? They are going to move forward. I'm going to push Erdon forward 5 feet.
Okay. He'll go forward 5 feet.
That's
Okay.
it.
All right.
Or do you want the extra 5 feet?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay. Where are we going? All right. Mjolnir will rage and rush up to here. And is going to chuck both his javelins at this guy
Okay.
recklessly.
Yes, yes, yes. Their AC is so low right now. Now that it's -2. Oh my gosh. That's a hit.
Oops, I forgot to add my rage. Just add 2 to that damage.
Yeah, that's 9.
And 18
That's a hit.
for another 9.
Okay, he looks really hurt after taking 18 points of damage. He's got a javelin in both knees, a la Ace Ventura.
Ah! It's in the bone.
Mm-hmm.
Throw me a spear!
They're usually on the other side of this when they throw spears at other people. But now, they've been speared.
Yeah, didn't see that coming.
They did not. They didn't see it at all. Okay, that's 2 spears in the Sahugan.
And I think that's all he's got.
Erdon, he's a druid. I wonder why he couldn't
Turn
see
into a shark. An
Right.
octopus. But he's not we're not underwater.
Level 2 cave bear.
Level 2 CR. Yeah.
Or CR2 cave bear is good. Or saber-tooth tiger.
He's going to use his action. He's going to use a 3rd level spell slot to
Oh, jeez.
cast Call Lightning.
Oh wow, he has that
Very good
spell.
Yeah, 3rd level.
Oh yeah.
Very good spell.
And yeah.
Is the storm still going? That
It is.
contributes.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's an extra D10 then.
Yep.
Let me make. Is it already baked in? I don't think it is.
You have to do the upcast, I think. Well, no. It was 3d10. Is that what it normally is, or is that the base?
I think it's base 3D10, and then if there's a storm, then
It'd be
it's an extra
4D10.
1D. Yeah, it's 4D10.
Yep. So it should be 1 more.
Yeah, just tossing another d10 in there.
And the great thing about this. Ooh,
Ooh, very
that's
nice.
21.
23. 23.
23. Yep. This storm, it like has a range of like the whole map.
Yeah, it's ridiculously high.
Let me make
And it
sure.
intermingles with the storm it's already at, so it just bolsters it.
60-foot radius. So from this little blue orb, that's 60 feet.
It's one of my favorite druid spells.
Because he can use his bonus action, I think, on subsequent turns to make it blow up.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure everyone can see this. So anything in this blue orb, he can hit with the lightning bolt.
Wow.
And each
cool.
creature within 5 feet of that point must make a dex save. So he will point it at right in the middle between these two. Because these guys have disadvantage on dex saves. Okay, that guy really wished he rolled that nat 20. However, both these Sahugan immediately get just lightning to death.
Oh, cause slow makes the dexter. Oh.
Yeah, it's real bad.
Well, that one guy was already injured pretty bad, so even if he succeeded, it would have been a rough hit either way.
Yep. So they only have 22 HP, these little guys. This did 23 points of damage. So
Yeah.
they instantly die. And this is concentration up to 10 minutes. Lucifin is unconscious.
Like unconscious, just knocked out, not death saves unconscious, right?
Right, he's just
Yeah.
knocked out.
Okay.
That one's still up.
He needs some smelling salts.
Awesome.
That guy's dead.
Okay.
The Sahagin priestess looks at her two guys that have died, and she goes. And the Sahagin priest goes. And she goes. And casts
Oh my
Bless.
gosh. What is this?
She casts Bless.
Oh.
So
If we get a D4 to everything.
Yep. So her big dude is blessed. She's hashtag blessed. And Finnan, you're gonna have the last turn here before we have to end today.
Okay. Finnan
You
will.
can bless yourself. Okay.
Finnan
Finish him.
will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He'll move up here beside Eridon, and he will do the same thing that he'll like mockingly go, and then he will like trying to piss off the priestess, and he will himself cast Bless on himself, Orly, and Mjolnir.
All right.
So
Okay.
you all get to add a D4 to all saves and attack rolls.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Okay.
So we got blessed, and if you guys can put the little wing on your character sheet. And do you guys know how to automatically have bless roll when you roll your attack or save?
Nope.
Okay. So we'll
Like
just
there's a
roll your
map.
sheet. And let me go to your gear page. Okay, they should already be turned on. So what we do. So for your global attack modifier, oh, almost made a new thing there. It will already roll that 1d4 to your attack
Okay.
by adding bless. Then if I go up to global save modifier, because you guys now have a cleric in your party, we can just turn that on and off by unchecking.
Whenever it's
the box.
activated. Awesome.
Just like we do with the rage damage and stuff.
I see.
All right.
So we can leave that on. So we will pick up next time. So we've got bless. Anything with your bonus action, Finnan? Or not this round.
Oh.
He's gonna flip off the priestess.
Nope. Yeah, just flip off the priestess with his bonus action. That's it.